Welcome to the Energy Roundup. This is a channel where we discuss the latest matters regarding energy in the UK and around the world. On this channel, we cover anything to do with matters surrounding energy. As this is a new channel, I would really appreciate it if you could like and subscribe. Now, getting on with the video, recently, influential business leader Bill Gates has made some very controversial comments about energy use and climate change. Gates has emerged as a leading proponent of combating climate change and advancing sustainable energy options in recent years. He has supported initiatives in research, innovation, and policy aimed at lessening the effects of climate change by using his platform and resources. Bill Gates is passionate about combating climate change. He has become more vocal and involved in tackling the problem in recent years. Gates has emphasized the urgent need for action to cut greenhouse gas emissions and lessen the effects of climate change numerous times. He has said that one of the biggest problems facing humanity is climate change, which calls for quick action and creative solutions. Due to his strong opinions, he is often quizzed on global affairs and opinions, which make for some interesting remarks and comments. To tackle climate change, Gates has placed a lot of emphasis on developing and funding sustainable energy solutions. He has emphasized the necessity of switching from fossil fuels to renewable energy sources. Gates has also emphasized the need for groundbreaking discoveries in science and research to create fresh ideas and methods for tackling climate-related problems and reducing carbon emissions. Gates has funded numerous organizations and projects aiming at developing clean energy and climate solutions through his charity work and personal investments. In order to hasten the adoption of these technologies around the world, he co-founded Breakthrough Energy Ventures, a fund that invests in cutting-edge sustainable energy technology, and started the Breakthrough Energy Catalyst program. Gates has utilized his stature to push for climate action and raise awareness about the issue in addition to making financial commitments. In order to further debates and partnerships in the effort to combat climate change, he has written extensively on the subject, participated in countless interviews and speeches, and actively engages with legislators, scientists, and business leaders. Through his foundation of Microsoft, he has invested in cutting-edge technology by dedicating time towards innovation and research. According to Gates, funding cutting-edge research and development is essential to locating groundbreaking answers to problems relating to energy. In his speeches, he calls for more money to be invested in and given to clean energy technologies such as advanced nuclear, energy storage, and renewable energy sources. Gates feels very strongly about innovation and research, and has addressed this in many places, while making some notable statements along the way. We have to develop new technologies that will allow us to use energy without emitting greenhouse gases. That means we need to do two things: make the energy we use today cleaner and invent new ways to generate power. This is just one quote of his that underlines his thoughts on energy and climate change. He also heavily encourages the government to do more. Innovation is the only way we are going to solve this problem. Governments need to spend more on research and development, and they need to put the right policies in place to create a market for clean energy technologies. Innovation is the only way we are going to solve this problem. Governments need to spend more on research and development, and they need to put the right policies in place to create a market for clean energy technologies, he stated at a conference. Bill Gates is adamant that funding innovation and research is necessary to discover answers to the world's most pressing problems. In order to advance and address issues like climate change, energy sustainability, and global health, he emphasizes the significance of inventing new technologies, providing market incentives, and expanding financing for research and development. As well as climate change, Bill Gates has also voiced his thoughts and opinions on the use of energy, linked to sustainability and climate change. At news conferences before, he has spoken about energy transition. In order to effectively tackle climate change, Gates emphasizes the necessity for a global shift to clean and sustainable energy sources. According to him, it is imperative that greenhouse gas emissions from the energy sector be reduced, and individuals, corporations, and governments all need to make this transformation a top priority. Another one of his goals is carbon emissions reduction. Gates is an advocate for major cuts in energy-related carbon emissions. Although he acknowledges the contribution of conventional energy sources, such as natural gas and oil, to satisfying the world's energy needs, he stresses the significance of using carbon capture and storage, CCS, technology to lessen their negative environmental effects. Gates is a supporter of clean energy technologies like wind, solar, and hydroelectricity. For a sustainable energy future, he thinks that funding and expanding renewable energy technology are crucial. In order to guarantee the dependability and stability of renewable energy sources, Gates has also stated his support for improvements in energy storage. Gates emphasizes the significance of electrifying different economic sectors, including buildings and transportation. If the electricity used to charge them comes from renewable energy sources, he believes electric vehicles, EVs, can play a significant role in lowering greenhouse gas emissions from transportation. Bill Gates has previously spoken about the value of energy-saving techniques in lowering total energy usage. He asserts that adopting energy-efficient technologies and procedures can result in large energy savings and emissions reductions across companies and homes. As mentioned before, another theory that Gates believes in is research and innovation. In order to spur innovation in energy technology, Gates emphasizes the need for more investment in research and development. He thinks that in order to increase the affordability, scalability, and accessibility of sustainable energy, groundbreaking technologies are necessary. Gates acknowledges that altering individual behaviors and fostering supporting policies are crucial for changing patterns of energy consumption. He supports laws that encourage the use of clean energy, advance energy efficiency, and outlaw carbon-intensive activities. Bill Gates' views on energy consumption are consistent with his dedication to combating climate change and advancing sustainable energy options. In order to make the transition to a low-carbon and sustainable energy system, he emphasizes the significance of technology developments, research, regulatory support, and collective action. Bill Gates has made a huge commitment to tackling this global issue and has expressed great worries about climate change. Bill Gates has expressed the following significant ideas and viewpoints on climate change. Gates stresses the necessity of combating climate change. He has claimed that the threat posed by climate change necessitates rapid attention and worldwide cooperation. According to Gates, the effects will be more severe the longer we wait to respond. Gates emphasizes the significance of innovation in successfully combating climate change. He contends that novel approaches and technology are required to cut greenhouse gas emissions and lessen the effects of climate change. Gates supports increasing spending on R&D to spur innovation in sustainable energy, carbon capture, and other fields. Investment in clean energy. Gates is a strong believer in the necessity of clean energy in the fight against global warming. He backs the switch to renewable energy sources including solar, wind, and hydroelectric power from fossil fuels. Gates has emphasized the significance of expanding the infrastructure for renewable energy and making it more widely available and reasonably priced. In order to combat climate change, Gates understands that enterprises, governments, and civil society must work together. He places a strong emphasis on the part that governments play in putting policies into place that encourage the use of renewable energy, advance energy efficiency, and result in lower greenhouse gas emissions. Gates actively interacts with decision makers and promotes legislation promoting climate action. Gates recognizes the value of constructing resilience and adapting to the climate in order to endure its effects. He contends that while mitigation efforts are essential, adaptation strategies are also required to safeguard ecosystems and communities that are particularly sensitive to the effects of climate change. Gates emphasizes the need of not only creating new technology but also putting them into use and growing their market share. He thinks that in order to promote the adoption of clean energy technology and solutions and make them competitive with fossil fuels economically, markets must be established for them. Gates emphasizes the significance of educating the people about climate change and its effects. He thinks that raising awareness and comprehension of the problem can encourage behavioral changes that support sustainability and mobilize support for climate action. In order to combat climate change, Bill Gates has actively leveraged his money, clout, and humanitarian initiatives. In order to battle climate change and create a sustainable future, he supports initiatives through the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation that are centered on renewable energy research, innovation, and policy advocacy. This concludes today's video. Thanks for watching, and if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. See you next time.